now. Forever. Together.
Where tonight, championship dreams score to settle rivalries. Welcome to Tampa, and the retro feel of 80s nostalgia meets main event. Modern day momentum, Saturday night.
Cena, Truth, on Saturday nights.
Went low.
Main event.
Oh! Cena!
Wouldn't it be something if the championship is around the waist of a U2? I take this championship home with me. That would almost ruin
Big right hand!
wrestling.
Logan Paul. Jay kicks it too! Jay Cena pulled the official out of the ring, and now he's assaulting him up top. Burn it down! Is a damn spoil. It's not a prediction. That. Do you think they realize CM Punk here this evening? I give to you a visionary. The epitome. I give to you an architect. I give to you, ladies and gentlemen, the future of this entire industry. Acknowledge Seth Freak Rollins.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Don't even know. 5 minutes. Oh, right from left. You don't know that I'm the bad guy here. That I.
Introducing first from each qualifying triple threat to pick Mexico, weighing in
Money in the bank.
87 kilos.
Your life. Who will qualify? Will it be Live on Netflix? At Gable, Penta, or Dragon Lee? We find out live. Time Raw has been in Tampa. A lot of that during the COVID time, when it was the first time though on Netflix. This is the 32nd we were in this building.
It was a wonderful home for the WWE. It is hot.
Yeah, sweating through my suit yet again.
In a time of need, shout out to this city. It is hot out
Tonight.
but it's beautiful. But it is hot. It's out. And Rusev is here, trying to make a point. A little bit worried about her friend here. Maxine Dupree seems to be. Oh,
Here and now, here comes Tozawa. And Rusev, the powerhouse, the over 300.
rips his shirt.
And Tozawa fired up, goes right after Rusev. Pounder now driving Tozawa back into the ring. And Tozawa putting up a fight.
So smart.
Help. There's crunch in my...
25 years ago, WWE's flagship show was held in the city of Greenville, South Carolina for the very first time. Tonight marks the 6th.
Look what is in his hand right now. Yeah, exactly.
Take time.
Abilities to accomplish anything seemingly in any field. Prime is taking over the world just because, rest in peace, Divine. He has created. He wanted it to happen. He has ended acts alongside his brother. Businesses upon businesses. And he's come to the WWE.
That show's pretty good.
Sour Nova Prime hydration drink it and adapted like a fish to water. Anything is possible with Logan Paul. yeah, to Monday Night Raw. Welcome. Listen here, Greenville, that I will beat Jey Uso this Saturday. It is a fact. And when I return to this, will be your new World Heavyweight Champion. Ring next Monday on Raw, Logan Paul. Hey, perfect. I got a lot more for you. Check this out. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, Greenville? You don't like facts? Fact! Jey Uso is the...
That is fact.
Fact! Current World Heavyweight Champion. Fact! Jey Uso tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania. No yeet. Nah, no yeet. Mania. Nah. No yeet. I said no yeet! Letters, one word, all y'all got 2 brain cells! Shut up! Okay, fine! Yeah, fine, yeet!
South
Logan
Carolina!
Paul won a singles title 12 years back.
Wow.
No yeet! Fact!
Yeet feels
Faster than Jey Uso! Fact! Jey Uso champion! Fact! Jey Uso cannot handle the weight of being a world. Uso has eyes on everyone in this company. And the biggest fact of them all, except Logan Paul, fact. And my favorite, I have knocked out Jey Uso 3 times. I have left Uso 3 times. Jey Uso unconscious, flatlined, face poo. Oh man, sorry Greenville. I'm gonna do it first on the floor. And guess what? Ooh. And when I do, Logan again this Saturday. Paul will become your new world.
I believe a lot of Logan.
Hey!
Paul's opinions, he was stating his facts there, but obviously
World champion. That his first title defense would be again
very confident.
well, if Logan Paul does become the world, this man, Gunther telling the world last week, 3 weeks from tonight, on what will be a massive, that he will face the winner of Jey Uso and Logan Paul through Monday Night Raw in Phoenix, Arizona.
What a presence. Back in the world.
80% of his time in WWE has been a champion.
World champion conversation is exactly where Gunther wants to be.
Well, Anna admits he does not like the fact that he is no longer carrying gold to the ring. Jey Uso at WrestleMania to lose his world champ. Indeed, Gunther did tap out to championship.
You seem very confident that you can beat the guy that has beaten me for my World Heavyweight Championship. So I need to assume that you're standing me out here believing that you're better than. That's, as we both know, is what drives us in life. Very confident. And I think that's good. Confident is what got us here, right? And to be quite, those people should show you way more respect. Quite honest, and if everybody here is honest for 1 second, then they do. Come on, guys. You might be a little bit jealous because, I mean, this is a self-made social media with his own hands. megastar. He built a digital empire. There's things I can learn from you. If I'm honest,
business. Hey, it's just business, guys. And I'm good. Yeah, there is, Gunther. Hey, Gunther's right. The ring general knows for it. Who knew? Gunther was so smart. Okay, whenever you want.
done. I'm not done. I think there's things.
Come on, bro. Talk to me. I'm in the locker room. No, I'm not. I got a green room.
I'm not. You can teach me. So social and just in general, your entrepreneurship, media obviously, mine could need a little bit help. Your understanding of marketing. If I think about it more, champion, right? Logan Paul as well. Imagine the headlines. YouTuber becomes world heavyweight champion. Would be great for business.
Ooh, Gunther, the ring general. Who knew? Knows business. He got a suit and everything. He's basically in the. This guy knows business. I love it. Hello, gang. This is crazy. Hey, respect, Gunther.
Business. Understand one thing. To you, that's what it is to you, right? Business. But to me, all of that here, beating Jey Uso is very personal. For the World Heavyweight Championship, it's very so if you take that away from me, personal to me. I will take that as feel. So maybe ask Pat how I dealing personal disrespected. With getting disrespected by non-wrestlers. That guy at least showed some heart. But when I look at this,
Still proving it, brother.
get to your eyes, I don't see no heart. If you beat Jey Uso and if you square off accolades, do not mean anything. With me on June 9th in Phoenix, all your other act, because we will square off the bell live. Will ring, and I'm gonna eat you.
That's a scary statement coming from that man.
Well, you know all about it.
Sorry, maybe you heard them. What, are you walking away from Logan Paul? Hey, what were you saying, Gunther? I'm sorry. Yo, fam, I wasn't even talking to you. Of course you're walking away. Big scaredy cat.
So, the world champion, main event Jey Uso with a super kick to his opponent this Saturday night.
Fact. I'ma see you and Gunther on Saturday. I'ma see you in Phoenix. Phone letters.
Well, it could be a busy few weeks for the
One word.
current World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. Main event, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific live, faces Logan Paul Saturday night on Saturday nights nationwide on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The winner has to take on Jey Uso. He's had enough of in this historic ride. Gunther for the world title 3 weeks from tonight. But Pat, rivalry, it was Penta versus Gable. Mentioned earlier that Flash, but Penta would deliver that Mexican destroyer to the Americano. It cost Penta the Intercontinental Championship at back. Chad Gable to pick up the win. El Grande Americano was apparently out of the country.
El Grande Americano business, and
Well, later on in the night,
he was on a media tour, a massive media tour. Obviously, everybody wants a piece of the.
AJ Styles one-on-one with Finn Balor, of course. Judgment Day was nowhere for AJ Styles. Penta gets involved, and it allows get involved. And then, bit of an ally from Mr. Styles hit the phenomenal forearm.
Both
And go on and pick up the victory over Balor of Judgment Day.
these men are okay with fighting Judgment Day, and for us, we get a dream
In this matchup, the official Big Mets fan, Eddie Arenga. And here we
tag team matchup.
JD McDonough, AJ Styles will start things off. We're underway with tag team action.
Unlike Juan Soto,
Corner now is Styles. And the AJ Styles.
these boys show up every single night.
Nice. And back into the start. Chance begin. That is Carlito is at ringside. But once again,
Obviously a Georgia boy.
what's interesting to me, Penn, Dominic was for a Judgment Day match. We know Dom's here. We saw him arrive earlier. The Intercontinental Champion is not out here for the second straight week here on today.
And we tried to ask the Judgment Day where the hell he was last week. They wouldn't, so
Oh, a big back body drop. It almost seems like, and some of the whispers,
give us an answer.
did you try again this week?
They wouldn't talk to me.
In the locker room, that Dominic's getting a big for his britches.
He's arrived. He thinks he's the guy, and maybe the rest of Judgment Day don't think so, pal. Owen Hart
Ever since winning the Intercontinental title.
Oh, he's out over his skis. He thinks shades of.
So he doesn't have to do the dirty work anymore.
And we know he's a man with the iron lung.
Yes, indeed. More, perhaps.
JD McDonough is great.
In our announce table back in December, out of action for a number of... That's because he had a collapsed lung when he cracked months only to return. He finished that match, by the way.
Accomplished the impossible.
Oh, and AJ Styles, bit of show. And went for a drop kick, and McDonough hangs on.
Yeah,
Voting by McDonough cost him.
JD McDonough's very experienced live in South Carolina.
And here's Penta, a man who knocked off Gable.
Confident in his abilities as he should be, but that cost him there as we get the Penta.
And also earlier this month, the man he's in the ring with right now, JD Balor. You have to get into this matchup is the man who beat McDonough. Interesting that fit as the first superstar to pin or submit Penta here in
Obviously just that one blemish, and there's good reason. He walks in
WWE. Oh, nice backbreaker.
Yeah, Penta's been damn near perfect. Like he talks it. He's so good.
And Penta and AJ working great together here tonight.
Absolutely.
Both the Judgment Day ducked outside the ring. Up over the top and down goes Judgment Day. Incredible action. Hey. In this matchup, been a great tag match so far. I'll show you what Carlito did. Greenville, South Carolina, in the corner of Penta, trying to rally it during the break.
Yeah, Judgment Day is always going to utilize the numbers advantage. Left hook to Penta's face, completely flipped the match around. Now Jade, they feel like it's a sound, smart strategy, and Carlito delivers. D is in complete control.
And McDonough with a snapmare of his own, and Topman.
It's great tag team wrestling here.
Tag made to Finn Balor, the former Universal Champion, up over the top.
Beating down Penta, keeping him isolated away from AJ Styles.
Size of his head and all that, but he's a heck of an athlete. You know, we talk a lot about McDonough, make fun of this.
That's not making fun. That is a weapon he has. That is bigger than everybody else. I'll tell you what,
True.
now he could argue that it's also a bigger brain than everybody else. The thickness of South Carolina cannot be understated. So whenever these guys are battling, it is a humid town. It is hot down here. It is thick as some grit. We're going to showcase who's really in it tonight.
Tag made, here comes Penta. And now Balor trying to rip the mask off of Penta. Balor, McDonough and Balor doing great job isolating. He understands what he's doing, the mind games, the psychology, the tradition of those doing.
Yeah, trying to get under his skin, under his mask, whatever he can do.
Lucha mask, what it means to the competitor. Balor knows exactly what he... And now McDonough.
Holy.
Oh, Penta face off that cross body.
Perfect usage of
Able to turn it around and create some
momentum. If you're able to do that, you definitely want to.
Tag Balor.
Add that against.
I'm not allowing Penta to make the tag.
Judgment Gunther almost won. Penta.
And Balor again doing a great job. And who's got a lot of history with AJ Styles.
Peanut butter and jelly right now.
Balor staring down the man. Styles, the man who usurped Balor as the leader of the Bullet last week.
Finn's not scared to ask if you're
club in Japan. Talked a lot about that. Their big matchup last.
Not impressed too.
And now Balor dropping Penta on the back of his head.
1% body fat on this man.
It's incredible. Head off that suplex and a kick out again at 2. Then Balor is up the messes of Dominic Mysterio over the past few weeks, which made a lot about the fact that he's, quote, cleaning up. Again, I go back to what we mentioned before. I'm surprised that Dom isn't out.
The clubhouse of the Judgment Day, and Dominic Mysterio maybe not showcasing the
here, showing his support for this team.
Yeah, him and Carlito kind of OGs, respect that they would like or deserve in their eyes.
Well, Dom may be upset with his girlfriend.
Congrats to her, and congrats to Greenville, I think.
She hasn't been here for a few weeks. She's lived Morgan off in Japan shooting a movie.
Penta gets attacked.
Here comes Styles. As one of the great ones, AJ's, and the place explodes. Styles goes to work. Best shape of his career. Oh, rake of the eye now by Balor. Great move. In my mind.
Absolutely.
Allowing the ref not to see that. And now Styles with a calf crusher applied. Jay looking for the calf crusher. Submission move, center of the ring. McDonough takes out Balor. That was Shane's way to win the Intercontinental title. Face first. Dom taking out Balor in the fatal four-way. Cover by Styles. Almost off. Out of it, a near fall. What a matchup here to kick off. First McDonough with a frog splash. Almost put McDonough away. Capacity crowd here. That's intended for Styles. It backfired. And then AJ all night in Greenville. Game today. Enjoying this matchup. Four of the top players in the
industry has been blessed with tonight's tag team match.
Turns it into a big inverted DDT. Styles caught him. Moonsault by AJ.
Tries to hit a moonsault, lands on his feet, inverted. AJ Styles putting on a clinic. The DDT. This place is going crazy for good reason.
Oh no, look at Carlito now driving Styles into the post. McDonough drew the official. This is ridiculous. And here we are in Greenville with Penta against Judgment Day. Tag team matchup continues. AJ Styles and
absolutely. This has been awesome. Carlito taking advantage of the numbers game, not awesome. Needs a tag bad at this thing. The Phenomenal One has been attacked.
And both men down center of the ring.
Greenville hoping that AJ Styles can get the Penta.
Trying to drag himself to the corner. Finn Balor would love to make a tag as well. AJ. Tag, McDonough. Tag, Penta. That momentum was stopped by that.
Oh, JD stumbles a little bit.
Yeah, that may have cost him. Crossbody by Penta. That slip up.
The humidity in here is crazy.
You're going to see Penta. A lot of that tonight, especially on the ropes. Rana delivered by Penta's such a joy to watch, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh! McDonough into a headstand on the top turnbuckle.
He takes advantage of every single square inch.
Oh! And he paid for it.
Trying to beat Penta, and Penta says, that's my game.
Yeah, just
complete control.
Yeah, calm, cool, and collected. And Balor's gonna pay. Wow! Spanish fly. Both men are down.
Penta was feeling it, vibing. Holy.
Incredible.
And out of nowhere, JD McDonough standing Spanish fly.
Yeah, McDonough.
This humidity is insane.
Yeah, Balor now. Tata is so underrated, I believe.
Once again, the slickness out here.
Broke from the coup de grace. Penta able to move out of harm's way.
Onto the head.
Step up in, Zaguri catches Balor. Penta with a kick to the midsection.
Oh, he's looking to do a sacrifice.
Sacrifice to Balor. Goes through, Penta's shoulders are down for the win here. Kick out at 2.
How people survive after they get their shoulder.
And now, Balor near fall. Balor sling blade. Yeah, tremendous tag team matchup kicking off Monday night.
Jeez, what a fight here.
Raw tonight as we prepare for Saturday night's Balor. Main event is coming Saturday night. Penta delivers a big kick to back. And now on the other side of the ring, JD managed again, just brilliant. McDonough trying to bring a chair in, and it allows Carlito to take it by Judgment Day.
They continue to execute the numbers play.
JD McDonough with a suicide. AJ Styles makes Carlito pay.
In the sky, oh my God!
Mexican destroyer! Side dive.
Taking out AJ Styles. Now Penta's taking
Off the steps! El Grande Americano with a hit. No! Headbutt! You know he's got a metal plate behind that back of the head of Penta. The official never saw it. Mask, and he delivered a headbutt with a metal plate to the Balor did, however. Balor's looking to take advantage.
We do not know Grande Americano's back from the media tour.
Who? Big Ross.
Know if there was a metal thing in
Oh, we
that
do
mask.
know. We do know.
But we do.
Cover by Balor. And El Grande.
Here are your winners.
Grande Americano screws Penta again. Chad Gable claiming he's loaded with this piece of metal, cost Penta the match again. Mind games over and over again, and now with a silly mascot that's
A lot of facts tonight. You're saying a lot of opinions. We don't know if there was metal in that. Grande Americano, not Chad Gable. Mask, and that mask was being.
We saw him adjust the mat, Pat.
That was a. Penta hits a Mexican destroyer on Jay. Now Grande Americano comes back. D. McDonough on the outside. Penta thought he...
Watch, he's adjusting the mask. He had a darn metal plate in there. You know what it's
Spanish because he's El Grande Americano.
I'm sure that's what he said, as well as I do.
He might have said, my forehead, but it's not Chad Gable. And it was 4-on-2, and inevitably, Penta, after a phenomenal match, Judgment Day gets the win over AJ Styles. And
once again, El Grande Americano cost Penta.
Celebrate like they did it themselves.
A matchup.
Judgment Day doesn't care. They're
Standing by is Cassie Kelly. A lot on the line of Raw's newest signee, Roxanne.
Yeah, thanks so much, Cole. I am here with women's.
Roxanne Perez, now part of the Monday Night Raw roster, against Becky Lynch, and will win and advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Natalya triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission 2 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah, two Hall of Famers and Roxanne Perez have just signed with Raw.
Perhaps trying to coach Roxanne Perez into working as a team. Becky Lynch to eliminate Natalya early on, and that's why you don't trust Becky Lynch.
Well, I think it's
6 out of 2. Now, you notice the briefcase is hanging above the ring. In 2,
just the veteran experience is going to be on
roll
display.
up by Natalya. Roxanne, 2 weeks in this ladder match. Inside the briefcase will be a contract. You can cash in for a world title opportunity anytime you want. But if you take the briefcase down and win that matchup, want.
You're actually in complete control of the entire WWE.
And as Tiffany Stratton can
WWE basically. You hold it over the head of the world champion at all times.
And when it comes to the women's division, a captain attester can change your career 100% of the time. And Roxanne Perez now back into the ring. And Natalya will take out everybody. Roxanne Perez standing tall. Natalya will wipe out Becky. And now triple threat action. Who's going to Money in the Bank? Natalya, Roxanne, Becky Lynch, the winner. This advances to Money in the Bank ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday today. Looking to win a massive matchup tonight.
Just pointed up to those briefcases.
As Roxanne Perez, who just signed on with Monday Night Raw earlier.
That are a one-way trip to a title shot.
Roxanne, Becky Lynch, and a Natalya. History of the game, she knows what's at stake. Into the corner, and now Roxanne Perez trying to wrestle Becky to the mat. And that's famous by her late great father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Natalya takes out both women. That big discus clothesline.
Get the sharpshooter in.
Well, Roxanne again trying to thwart with that, and now Natalya stacking Roxanne on Becky. Can she do it, Pat? For a double sharpshooter.
That would have been tough, I think, to pull off, but if she would have, Roxanne Talking epic.
Well, if anybody can pull it off, it'd be Natalya.
Absolutely.
Natalya's really become a leader in the women's locker room, doing everything she can. They've been training a lot with Maxine Dupree. And Roxanne, great move, moonsault. Support the women that are coming up through the ranks. To both women, cover now on Natalya to try to advance to Money in the...
Tina, your time is up. My time is now.
Bang, get a kick out at 2.
Roxanne's trying to quote John. She thinks of herself as the future and the present for good reason.
Combination and a kick out at 2.
Big kick.
Went for the manhandle slam. Roxanne turned it into an arm drag and a pinning. And Perez looking for pop rocks. That's her finish. Enough of it. Hook of the leg. Natalya's got to break things up. She maneuvered. Becky able to counter. Becky, manhandle slam. Did she get... Natalya, who's been scrapping. Saw her in blood. Roxanne Perez at 2. All 3 works are to NWA over the weekend, and now here tonight, and a kick out by women down so much on the line.
What if
Alexa Bliss is already qualified.
Fight here for a Money in the Bank opportunity.
For one of the 6 spots from Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Men's qualifying action gets it. One of these women will join her. We have another qualifying matchup later on away on Raw next Monday.
Big rights. Throwing some massive hands at each other right now.
Oh, and Becky and Natalya with a
Natalya.
collision.
She met her at the rope. Struggle happening. What a fight here in Greenville. Roxanne.
Roxanne cover. Becky's got to break things up. Man. Oh, look at this. What a move. Roxanne, so impressive.
Pop rock. Almost over for Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks. Walks into a German suplex. Into this thing was on. Suplex from Natalya. Becky Lynch knew that it was potentially through.
Been an electric crowd all night long here.
Gonna come to an end. And said, rolled through.
Capacity in Greenville, South Carolina. An opportunity, the trajectory of your career. The event in 2 weeks from Saturday in LA to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match and perhaps change the
trajectory of your career, your life, your family's life, your future, your legacy.
Fighting back, again said earlier, she wants to burst Roxanne.
See everything.
And Becky, Dan's little bubble, and what's been an incredible nearly 6 months here. And look at these 2 women go at it here. And Becky with an up. WWE for Perez, only tonight becoming an official part of the Raw roster cut. And a kick to the midsection, and the veteran Becky Lynch takes over. Nice throw by Roxanne Perez.
And these ladies have been putting on an absolute brawl here in Green.
Gonna climb to the top rope. Becky Lynch, and the former 2-time NXT Women's Champion. Big blow to Perez.
How is anybody going
And look at Roxanne.
to get anybody to be pinned for 3 seconds? I have no idea.
And fight back, the fiery prodigy.
They evenly fought. Wait a minute, Natalya now thinking. Big picture.
And now
For cheers.
sit out power bomb for the win. Becky, Natalya driving Becky into Roxanne.
Just did a
Kicks out at 2.
cheers. Becky Lynch might win this thing.
And Natalya now with Roxanne in trouble.
Lynch off of Roxanne. And a sit-down power bomb. And Natalya
Heads up to the top rope now.
from Natalya.
And Roxanne at 2, another near fall. Suplex by Natalya. Cover.
Superplex. Jeez.
What a competitive matchup. Lock it in now, though.
This thing's over.
Sharpshooter. And now Natalya finally going for it, Pat. Center of the ring. Will Roxanne Perez tap the bank?
Dead center of that ring right now, Cole.
Becky the sharpshooter and allow Natalya to advance to Money in the Bank. Lynch face first, bulldog to Natalya. Up, kick out. Discus close. And now looking for a disarmer. Natalya able to roll her.
Clean.
And now caught. Line again.
That was
Natalya catches Perez.
back in the sharpshooter.
are countouts and triple threat rules.
Back at the sharpshooter again.
Again, Roxanne trying to make it to the ropes. That won't save her. No disqualification.
Roxanne,
but she's not done yet. Natalia going for a double sharp. They both tap out.
Are we going to get a double tap out here?
Shooter here. On both Roxanne and Becky. Can you imagine?
Power shot, the Money in the Bank for Natalia.
Becky able to get out. Natalia drags Roxanne back. Roxanne turns it. He grabs the rope. Doesn't matter. Will not break the count. Get around. Well, thought she turned it around. Natalia drags her back now. But the manhandle slack to the center of the ring. Becky Lynch back into the ring. Becky connects into the covering. Lyra Valkyria. The intercash by Becky at Backlash.
Well, get back for Lyra on Becky.
Middle champion is back after the assault, after the
Becky Lynch.
Lyra Valkyria getting some run at no disqualifications in a triple threat match. Retribution tonight, and the ref can do nothing about it.
He's somehow able to fight off Lyra. Big boot.
Natalia able to take Becky down. Lyra Valkyria trying to turn her attention back to the match. Sensed here, dragging Lynch out of the ring. Meanwhile, Roxanne is going to Money in the Bank. Pop rocks, Roxanne Perez.
Here is your winner, Roxanne.
Lyra continue fighting, but what has been an unbelievable Becky, a little half year for Roxanne Perez continues here officially on Raw and Pat. She's punched her ticket to Money in the WWE. Her first night of Bank.
We could have a world title offer.
Filled. Perez from Raw, Bliss from SmackDown. 2 of the 6 slots have been down. We've got another qualifying matchup later on tonight, 2 weeks from Saturday in Los Angeles. It is shaping up to be quite bliss as Money in the Bank is for Sheamus.
That had to cut through the soul there of our Xavier Woods said it smelled like a midlife crisis in Adam Pearce's office, the general manager. Speaking of soul, yeah,
on Monday Night Raw. Again, this match was originally scheduled 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
First time ever tonight. Sheamus and Grayson Waller one-on-one here.
Grayson Waller just smacked Sheamus in the mouth.
And Waller would have his payback on his tag team partner last week. You were tricked Theory into taking the matchup. Theory would saying moments ago that Waller has a unique strategy for this match.
Mouth right there. I don't know if he's thinking about running. Yeah, I think, he just smacked Sheamus in the mouth, and that's what Sheamus does. Or thinking about taking a fight to Sheamus, but everybody has a plan until you get punched in the...
Side headlock by Grayson Waller, the uber athletic Waller.
Pound will inevitably end up good for the big man from Ireland. They should try to stick and move.
About how he was, quote, gutted for not being a part of wrestling.
Grayson knows that he's figuring it out.
Yeah, Sheamus in an interview with the Daily Mail talked WrestleMania this year. He said he is so passionate of his career. He wants to consistently have banger after bang. About his job. Said he's in the best shape of his life in her matches. He said, I can do it for a number of more years, and I'm just going to do it to the...
Honored to get the opportunity to wrestle in the WWE.
They have to pretty much drag me out of the ring.
Yeah, he feels... He treats it that way. He's willing to do whatever.
Nice takedown by...
As he can. I was in the ring with a man...
Grayson Waller.
He wants to know if you can handle it as much, a similar style.
Yes. And we saw the bruises still.
I want to know if you got it or not. That's what they're looking for.
Showing up on your body tonight.
Yeah, but I could tell in there, like, they just want...
Sheamus just enjoys the fight. He enjoys the brawl. Sheamus out of the way.
Grayson Waller.
Waller with a cheap shot as the official, Jessica Carr, was backing. Oh! Break to the midsection. Celtic Warrior. One. Went for another hip toss. Sheamus not allowing it to happen. Great block by slap. Drops Waller.
I think he kind of palmed him a little bit there, too.
Sheamus still after the one championship that has eluded him.
Right on the jaw, right on the button.
Entire career, the Intercontinental title. Said he'd like...
Feels like he's ready for it.
What a appeal as he sends Waller across the... One more shot. One more opportunity at the belt. Ring.
I agree with him.
Just like making some... They going to catch a shot of Theory. Who's actually great facial expressions over here outside the ring. He's actually Sheamus. He's supposed to be your buddy, Austin. Seeing that Waller getting the snot knocked out of him by.
What are we doing here?
And there's Theory.
Staring down. Austin just asked if he was good, man. Exact quote. It was a distraction maybe by Theory. He would say, oh,
Sheamus right off our announce. And now Waller slides underneath the ring. Clothesline knocks Sheamus out table.
Jeez, Grayson Waller.
It's down.
The Aussie icon.
And I'm really
take notes. Oh, take notes. Oh, my God.
interested to see where this relationship with Theory and Waller is.
And now Austin Theory's name's getting changed.
Theory's making a lot of strange of Pat because
there was a Waller sucks chant.
He's the reason Waller's in control right now. Facial expressions out here as he watches Waller go after Sheamus.
Grayson Waller also, I don't think, loving the fact that Austin's just ate that.
Well, I think it woke Sheamus up.
Name's getting chanted, and he needs to pay attention to the fact that Sheamus, yeah, that's a nothing burger, says Sheamus. Oh, man, that has to be demoralizing.
That's smart. Sheamus said, break the fight. Austin Theory said, well, they got it back me. Waller just trying to run away, and it's not going to matter.
That was 10.
Waller, oh, great move. What a move by Waller.
How's he brutal? Chops to the chest of Grayson Waller. Even able to breathe is the question.
Well, that was incredible. Up over the top and just stopped.
Grayson Waller's contemplating everything right now. I know the feeling, bro.
Into the back of the neck of Sheamus.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Waller looking for that rolling flat. Hook of the leg. Sheamus at 2. Liner, and he caught him. Cover now by Waller.
The fact that Grayson is able to do, obviously, a massive display of grit. That after the beating he took from Sheamus in the corner from Grayson Waller, even though he is a bit arrogant.
And Waller, a big smile on his face, realizing he is in control.
This is what some people would say.
Slowly taking his time, walking the second rope. Now, was that a distraction on purpose or not? But in theory, I don't know what Theory was doing, but it cost him. Theory, I don't know, whatever it was, it cost Waller, who ran into a knee.
And Sheamus.
By Sheamus, and he may have a broken jaw.
He's literally powering up.
The more the match goes, the longer it goes. Sheamus just continues.
Through it all.
You know, the continues to build momentum. Seems like he gets stronger and stronger.
Oh, a little inverted guillotine here.
Longer.
There's a second win, a third win by Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus punishing.
Sack. Leaves.
Waller here, look at the power.
Like a carrying him on his back.
Tossing him a sack of leaves, but I get your point.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Across the ring. I think Waller weighs more than his.
Is that the?
We haven't seen this in a while. And I believe that's the Terminator style when you put. That's the Dublin smile, Pat. Both fingers in.
Yeah, why so serious there from Sheamus to Grayson?
Oh, wow. Sheamus knocked out to the 8. Waller still fighting back. Waller putting up a fight here tonight against the Celtic.
Grayson Waller.
The Warrior.
This is Sheamus's.
Sheamus.
Didn't sound nearly the same.
Oh, he's going to steal the 10 beats of the Bowden. Yeah, not quite the effect that Sheamus has usually had. Oh! Sheamus now on the apron. Oh, wow!
Dropped him off the top rope.
And now I believe Waller's going to get... a little payback here. And Waller scoots out of harm's way.
I feel like that and that actual exit is what he's thinking. That was was a necessary exit by Grayson.
Where are you going? I'm done.
No, you're not done. You're not done.
I am done.
You wanted this.
Well, the argument
You don't quit.
with Theory did not allow Waller to get out of harm's way, and now Sheamus is going to miss as the 10 beats of the Cameron are being delivered by the Celtic to pay right in front of Austin Theory, who has a bit of a grin on his face. Warrior. I think Theory feels a bit
A speech about our team never quitting.
responsible for that.
Austin Theory trying to give him motivation.
Listen to this place for Sheamus. I can't get over the fact that Austin
Here is your winner,
Theory is, let's just call it like it is.
He signed Grayson Waller up for this match. He tried to...
He's laughing at his buddy Waller getting beat here tonight.
Yeah, give him a motivational speech about not quitting and...
Or any chance of getting away from the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
You wanted this.
Oh, that cost Waller.
Grayson was thinking about leaving maybe the whole company. Face. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus with a... And it ended with him getting road kicked in the face. Huge win here on Monday Night Raw.
After banger after banger.
Jacked.
Just getting better and better and better with banger after. I gotta get on that diet.
Much better than both of us.
Well, this is a big week because two friends of...
He's way more disciplined, strict, and...
With a triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall WWE. Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. Again, the rules are submission. Will advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder.
Rhea Ripley.
Match 2 weeks from Saturday in Los Angeles.
Doesn't have gold around her waist. So she's
Qualifications in a triple threat match. Lyra Valkyrie
looking to make that happen.
As we saw earlier tonight, Pat, there are no countouts. No getting involved, costing Becky Lynch an opportunity to advance. Roxanne. Zoe Stark goes right after Kairi Sane, and Rhea Ripley now gets involved. This Perez defeating Natalia to move on, and now we're underway. Will be a physical one, I guarantee you.
It certainly will.
And Zoe Ripley, fast-paced action. Kairi Sane, sunset flip up over the top. Rhea Ripley, Stark now. Taken out by Stark, and a kick out by Rhea.
Picks Kairi Sane up.
And a German suplex, drop kick. Very athletic, Zoe Stark.
Feels like everybody had the same
Rhea. Zoe Stark with that great
strategy. Let's come out and see if we can win this thing quick.
Zoe has been in. Rhea Ripley looking to qualify for their first 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches in her career. Kairi Sane. We talked earlier tonight, Pat. One cash in the contract, we crowned a new world champion. Tiffany Stratton, the 100% of the time in the women's division. When they gave us an example of that earlier this year. Big shovel tackle.
Forever in our industry, which is why Rhea Ripley is so beloved. When you become world champion, you're legitimized by everybody.
Nice leapfrog by Zoe. Rhea able to roll in this match. Rhea is so focused. Talked you through. Great drop kick by Rhea. Showing off her athleticism earlier today. She understands that this is an opportunity to get back into the world. Saw her staring down her tag partner last week, the world champ Io Shirai title hunt. God.
Triple threat, it's hard to put an odds-on favorite, but Rhea Ripley is fixed for a long time now.
Kairi Sane will send Rhea across.
Favored in every match that she is in. For good.
The ring.
Great to see Kairi Sane back.
Yeah, Kairi, a former
breath out here. Kairi Sane.
One-time NXT Women's Champ. 2-time NXT Women's Champ.
Rhea Ripley.
2-time Tag Champ.
Zoe
went for that. I believe she hurt her knee when she came off that top rope. Zoe's hurt. Missile drop kick, and I believe Zoe may have gotten hurt. The official now, Sean Bennett, the doctor now, heading into the ring to check on Zoe. Is checking on Zoe Stark. Zoe may have blown her knee out. Zoe came off the top rope, tried to hit Kairi Sane with that stunt, and Zoe hit hard. And now the official, Sean Bennett, is going to back off the competitors. Hyper-like drop kick. Kairi moving out of harm's way. So the doctor can deal with Zoe Stark. This is in the past. Tragic situation. Zoe, who's had knee injuries here in Greenville, South Carolina, is this triple threat match. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the situation here between Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Zoe Stark is now a match. Zoe Stark, moments ago, tried to deliver a one-on-one match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract. That sniper missile drop kick off the top rope. A knee that was surgically repaired and kept her out of action. She landed awkwardly, and the fear is she is re-injured for a number of months.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, and a follow. Rhea now drags Kairi back, center of the ring, hook of the leg, kick out by way, slam by Ripley. We'll try to get you an update on Zoe whenever we can. Sane. This is Kairi's for Ripley on a mission, though. She wants another crack at the world title in the easiest match since December. Rhea's way to do that. Win the Money in the Bank contract ladder match, and now the Prism Lock. This center of the ring. Will Kairi tap out?
Rhea Ripley
is a submission maneuver by Rhea, and she's got Kairi.
As a champion, she doesn't have gold. She's looking for it. Money in the Bank. Kairi Sane had no idea she had a one-on-one match with Rhea Ripley tonight. There's a way to get it back. Thought this was going to be triple threat.
Yeah, and again, I think of the fact that it's one-on-one, depth 6 months.
Especially if you don't have time to prepare specifically for it.
Favors Rhea as Kairi Sane returns to action for the first time in early.
Rhea Ripley. Now Kairi Sane is back, and she looks
corner.
Here we go. Kairi's fantastic.
And Kairi into the...
What were you saying about Rhea Ripley?
Kairi now top, counted out both women, slugging away here.
Headbutt from Kairi Sane.
The high flyer, Rhea Ripley. We're going
to Rhea Ripley.
Oh, man, Kairi somehow gets her shoulder up. Goodness, Rhea Ripley. Cover 2 in. What a physical match this has been.
I mean, oh, jeez. Drop kick.
Picking her right out of midair. And again, you qualify, you climb a ladder, you grab the contract that's inside of the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. You head to LA in 2 weeks from Saturday. Got a briefcase. That contract gives you the opportunity to cash in. That is what is at stake. And a world championship opportunity anytime you want. I think we talked about it earlier, Pat. It can change your life and your career.
In an instant. Rhea Ripley's been there, done that a lot. And she's looked. It changes everything. Gonna get back.
Now looking for riptide on Kairi Sane. And he catch her with a backhand.
Spinning elbow.
Try to put Kairi away. Sane, though, able to drop behind.
Kairi Sane.
Now driving Rhea toward the corner like Sheamus. How it changes your career to corner. You can ask Guy well as Kairi Sane cash in Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins did it at WrestleMania. Damian Priest is behind and catch her with a backhand.
Spinning elbow by
corner. You can ask guys.
Kairi Sane.
Now driving Rhea toward the like Sheamus. How it changes your career to Kairi Sane delivers a blow to Rip Cash in Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins did it at WrestleMania. Damian Priest as well.
And Tiffy time.
Prior. Io Sky as well. And now Kairi
herself into a different stratosphere.
Bailey did the same thing a few years back. Top rope going for the insane elbow, and Rhea able to catch.
Or boot, shall I say, to Kairi Sane coming from the top rope. Another massive boot. Devastating enough to begin with, let alone when you're falling in. Running them to the boots from Rhea Ripley. The bank. Rhea. One-on-one.
Then is at stake.
Changes everything for
qualifiers. Begin next week here on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley.
That all you got?
Again, both these women delivers a right to Kairi Sane.
Just knocks Kairi down, and then she says, "Is that
trying to qualify for their first ever Money in the Bank contract?"
Big shots here.
Ladder match.
Did you expect this from Kairi Sane?
Yeah, putting up the fight against.
Jeez.
Ripley looking to advance. What an opportunity. Dr. Spade this would be.
Elbow, you try to hit it twice, no. Man.
But Rhea Ripley is going to LA for Money in the Bank. Tied. Cover.
Here is your winner,
Rhea Ripley now joins Rock Spots for Money in the Bank. What a match for Rhea. San Perez and Alexa Bliss filling 3 of the 6.
Once it became a one-on-one match, we thought Ripley put up a massive fight in her comeback. It favored Rhea Ripley and Kairi Sane. Sir, since December, Rhea Ripley is how this match is going to end anyway.
And again, more men's and women's qualifying.
She stands tall and is in Money in the Bank, which I assume she thought.
By matchups Friday night on SmackDown, men's and women's next week, of course. On Monday Night Raw, also want to send a
Yeah, Cole.
It's been a long night. Oh, but always got to eat.
All cities. All ages. 4 letters. 1 word.
Bill, South Carolina earlier tonight.
That's right.
What'd you call it? Yeet.
And the mayor just showed up. Hard championship.
Tonight is about, well, revenge and retribution. Well, for Jey Uso, tonight's not about defending the championship, but more importantly for Jey Uso, it's about surviving Saturday night's main event. To get to Logan Paul, to get the side of that title defense.
This is life at the top, Jey Uso. Jey looks good. Gold grill.
Looks great with the gold around his waist, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Gold title. This man is oozing champion right now. Gold sunglasses. With every youth radiating through every city. Okay.
Number 1 fall. Introducing first from San.
Hey, good yeeting, Cole.
Thank you.
The following contest is Francisco, California. Weighing in at 200 heavyweight champion and 42 pounds. He is the world main event champion.
The Yeaton down here in South Carolina. That's a good.
And tonight, Monday ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Night Raw is brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients.
It's Yeet signs in head. Hands all over Greenville. Our champion.
Predictable. Badass.
In Greenville.
And his opponent, the company. By WWE Hall of Famer, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250, the white man, Paul Heyman, Braun.
In the past couple of weeks about the weight. You know, Pat, a lot has been made of carrying the world championship and whether or not, and the responsibility of being world champion. Jey Uso can carry the weight champion. Well, if he can run the gauntlet, that could prove he can handle the weight of the title. Tonight, it is a non-title to face him. Over the next 3 weeks, then he'll play fair against Braun Breaker. But he has to get through Breaker because, and if he survives Saturday night, 3 weeks from tonight, he has Saturday night. He's got Logan Paul with the title on the line. It's Saturday night's main event. To defend against the man he beat at WrestleMania, that would be the challenge. Can Jey Uso run the gauntlet? Will he be up for the... And for Breaker, the marching orders from Seth Rollins, Pat. Rollins said it is about breaking. It is about hurting Jey Uso tonight. Business a couple of weeks ago when he faced Jey Uso for the world title. Long-time rival CM Punk and, of course, Sammy. But when Uso decided to side with his Zayn last week, it changed from business to personal for Rollins.
Before a world title defense would be Braun Breaker. Yeah. I think the last person I would want to have to face. Just days.
Breaker with nothing to lose. It's not about winning this match for him. It's about
beating him
tonight, about making sure he's next in line after the Gunther title match.
Down.
Yeah, destroying Uso. Seth Rollins very 4 weeks from tonight. Breaker tonight, driving Breaker up over the top rope into the floor. Chase going toe-to-toe with Breaker.
In the biggest way. Yes, he is. Most pressure. Jey showing.
Jey now, suicide dive, takes Breaker out. And I've been very impressed with the way Jey Uso's responded the past number of weeks.
Absolutely.
And what's interesting about this match, who've gone one-on-one back in September, remember, Jey Uso beat Braun tonight, Pat, as this is a rivalry renewed. The third time these two. Braun Breaker to win his first singles championship, the Intercontinental title.
No! 24 miles an hour off those ropes. And the dogs are barking in green.
Breaker with a clothesline to the breakneck speed.
We're in 23-20.
And then back in October, Breaker would beat Uso to win his Intercontinental title. All about physicality. Boom! Championship back. This time, no titles on the line, but it's all...
At the same time, he's garnered hundreds of millions, if not billions, spearing people in half.
Yeah, ask I-Show Speed about that.
As Carlito has views at this point for running that speed off of those ropes and then about that. That's basically anybody that's been on the receiving end. He's a problem.
Yeah, he's intense.
Of his super spirit.
As they come, dislikes just about everyone. Paul Heyman likes what he's done. Sees. Paul knows talent, there's no doubt about that. You'll have to wonder.
Assumes it's he was a boy.
Oh, wow! I wonder how long he's had his eyes on Braun Breaker. Breaker intercepted Uso with a slam.
Second generation WWE.
To the leg, kick out by the champ.
Obviously, he's second superstar wrestler.
Now Breaker having his way.
Second generation dog.
Jey Uso.
Braun Breaker was in the NFL. Absolute freak athlete.
Has the pedigree, of course.
Braun Breaker, freak athlete.
His father and his uncle, him and his tag team competitors, but he'd actually hold the singles title here in WWE. You know, Braun Breaker, the first member of the Steiner family, and a two-time Intercontinental champion. Belly-to-belly throw by Breaker. Being twice NXT, one-time NXT tag champion.
He got all of it. I think he went to the side a little bit. Jey Uso might have been able to wiggle his way as Paul Heyman continues to motivate. Got of the grip there from Braun Breaker. I'll tell you what, having Paul...
Yeah, just, I mean, absolutely incredible change.
Paul Heyman select you is a massive ordeal.
Everything.
And think about Jey Uso having to...
He's a bum!
Jey Uso's got a world title defense on Saturday night.
Yeah, against Logan.
He's a bum!
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with that, but he's fighting back, and Uso showing some guts. Paul, now he's just trying to survive here tonight over Braun Breaker. Goes on, oh, big right hand.
This is what Jey Uso can do.
And catches Braun right in the jaw.
Melee kick.
And now main event.
Right to the head.
Gonna back it on up, and Breaker's gonna suffer. I don't think Rollins would be happy if Jey knocks off Breaker. Cover now by Jey Uso. Hook of the leg. Kick out tonight. Or that man, Paul Heyman.
I think all anybody really wants, that's what that group definitely wants. That's what Logan Paul is certainly hoping for as well. At the end of the day, is Braun Breaker to do some damage to Jey Uso. Oh. Braun, be a turning point evening, I think, for Braun Breaker was to get a win and beat up our champion. Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Seth freaking Rollins.
Breaker back to his feet. Other side, got him in the shoulder though. It drove Breaker outside the ring, and right. Jey Uso back up as well. Jey, and he'll catch him on the tour announce table.
Another big kick from Jey Uso.
Jey with a suicide dive, caught by Braun Breaker.
Putting it in a keyhole, basically.
Jey Uso now looking to fly. Braun now slamming Uso into our table, then into the ring, the table.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God, no, we've seen this before in the hell post. And Breaker now slinging Jey into the out of the way pack.
Yeah, dude, like a jungle cat.
Braun Breaker!
What? This dog is about to jump. About 20.
Wipe it out, Uso, wipe it out himself. 20 feet off the...
Holy.
The apron to the floor.
Look at me, son of a bitch! Gonna take this from me! Huh? You can't beat me!
Breaker barking.
Hit me! Let's go!
His invitation, Breaker doesn't, not like that at all. Up goes
Breaker.
Oh, Jey Uso's going to take. Jey Uso lands on his feet. Jey with a right hand, and now both men a championship. It's about Breaker breaking Uso down. Shaking blows. Again, this is not about a punch.
The grill out of his mouth.
That what that
These two.
was?
I think he lost a tooth, something. Big shot.
Oh, Breaker with a knee. Breaker went for a clothesline. Off the ropes now. Pop up. Samoa somehow still on his feet. Insecurity caught Braun.
Jey's jaw.
And drop. Main event, Jey.
Braun was thrown.
Uso for the victory. Kick out at 2. Precision offense.
I mean, that's like 7-8 feet in the scouts.
By the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, it is.
And Paul Heyman. Jey Uso showing his mettle tonight. Maybe beginning to turn into a believer when it comes to Jey Uso. Jey, top rope. Breaker's going to meet him there.
Ed loses his balance. Now Braun Breaker's climbing up.
Breaker again able to quell the momentum.
Hits Jey in the head. He's looking to do this early.
The counter.
Great defense yet here, I believe.
And again, Jey able.
Again by Jey Uso. That could have been bad for our world champion.
On. Uso down. Breaker cover.
Oh, wait a minute. Breaking Steiner.
Near fall for Breaker.
Knows no bounds. Earlier he leaped the Steiner family's athleticism from the ring over our commentary desk. And he climbed 50. This guy just used the ropes so easily at 242 specimen.
And tense as they come. He's about to make an example of Jey Uso here. I believe. Over a spin into the cover. Another near fall. And he ran into a super kick. Jay from Uso.
Jay thought it was 3. I think we all thought. And with the way Braun Breakers fell after getting kicked, Braun was done.
Again, being able to dig.
Paul Heyman.
Do it against all odds.
Paul Heyman looking up.
Down deep. Carry the weight of the championship.
On. Scared to death for Braun Breaker, it looks like. Jey Uso. Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Paul up on the apron. That allows Breaker to. Bottom line is this isn't about winning the match. This is about destroying Uso. Again, Breaker with a steel chair now.
What's that all about?
So, Jay intercepts Breaker. And
Breaker
trying to provide that distraction, Pat. And Paul Heyman again.
Jey Uso too quick for Braun.
Almost cost Jay. 2 rods apart and never saw it. But Heyman got involved again. And Paul Heyman just grabbed Uso's foot.
The official for decades.
It was like, okay, enough of this.
Paul Heyman's been standing rings every trick in the game.
And Jey Uso is about to give Paul Heyman what...
All right.
Okay, Paul.
Running backward.
He deserves.
Oh, Paul Heyman.
Oh, and from behind, Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. And Rollins struck. Rollins, that'll be a disqualification. Heyman suckered Uso in.
I mean, vintage Paul Heyman. Now the beneficiary.
Well, Paul Heyman suckered
with Seth freaking Rollins.
Then Jey Uso. Rollins is able to attack.
Oh, well, Jey Uso.
The problem is it's 2-on-1 now. The problem is Breaker's back involved.
Uso says, I don't give a damn. I'll fight you all.
Yeah, but Rollins said this is personal. He wants Breaker to just Saturday. Break down Jey Uso. Doesn't give a damn about Jay's title defense.
Who's got some help?
Sami Zayn is here. A little preview of Saturday night's main event. Punk and Sami. Seth and Sami hold serve. Breaker. And Punk and
they're still fighting, Cole.
Again, these 4 mix it up. Saturday night's main event. Oh. Yeah, the brawl continues.
Braun Breaker just leaped up onto the desk. Seth and Braun, dangerous. Sami and CM Punk on the same, and threw Sami Zayn. Paid.
Yeah, Rollins and Breaker now fighting out of the arena. Punk's gonna get back into the fray. Arena. Sami, here comes Punk. Pat, what a night it's gonna be. We're gonna have a ringside seat. One another. Saturday night's main event for these 4. Beat the hell up.
Everybody thinks they're saving me and freaking Rollins. Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker. Entire show. Set.
Boom! KO's the champion. With all this transpired, Logan Paul for a 4th time. also has to worry about Saturday night.
Rồi, trọng tài không thay đổi, trọng tài